on my desktop, looking at the chatbot, the estate agents. This is just called Moojelly Estate Agents because moojelly is my company. So there you go. Anyway, so the customer would click on the button and they would get started. I'm not going to read out all the text, but you can see the general flow. So logo, some text to welcome them, about us, our services, or they could unsubscribe. Now on the phone, there'd be a little menu that would pop up and it'd basically be this that they can see as well. So let's start off with our services. If they come here and they want to say, for example, buy a property, you say, okay, let's give it a go. And here we have a flow that we can use. We can change any of these details here. This is all editable. This is just a demonstration. Let's say they want to, I'm going to quickly whiz through this, but let's say they want to move in the next 6 months or so. This is their budget. Let's just go New York, Bristol, London, maybe, don't really know. That's something that a customer, potentially could type in. So this is the interesting part. So what's the best email address for you? Now they could even put an email address in here, but it comes up with a suggestion of the email address that they use for Facebook. And the good thing about that is that we know that that's a legitimate email address. Now, on a side note, of course, the more email addresses we have, the more that we can build up our mailing list, and we can contact them in different ways. We can contact them through this chatbot. We can send them an email on the newsletter. So click that. And also, again, this is the phone number that they have installed on their Facebook account. So again, you could text them, you can phone them. And then we submit this. And then they can go to a next thing. Now, what happens to all this information for us? Well, if you go over to Google Sheets, we can see here that this has just been put in by me. And I've just done all this information. Just to prove to you a second, you can see that don't really know. So you even forgot the comment and don't. So that then Google Sheets could be emailed directly to you as soon as it's updated, or it could be shared with a member of staff who would then look at this information and then contact them or email them. Now, I've also got this, you can look at properties for sale, and this would actually just go to your website that may be for sale. They may want to sell a property. So, of course, if they're moving, they could also want to sell. Now, again, we could have a similar form here if we wanted to, or we could just go to contact us, where they could message us and put in all the details. The same is if they want to rent. So we can go back up here and we can look at rent properties. And if you wanted to, we could have a series of properties here that are available to rent. We could look on the website, call the agent, or we could have, again, this type of thing here where they go through a questionnaire. So we can guess the type, so we can see the type of property that they want to rent. So there's two different options there. Now, the other thing I want to show you is make an appointment. Let's make an appointment. Now, again, on your phone, this will go to the your Facebook app or website. On here, we'll come to Facebook, and it will come up with what sort of you could have here, for example, sell a property, and okay, we can make an appointment to sell a property. We can have buy a property. We could do house viewing. We could have a phone call. Let's just say house viewing, for example. And Wednesday, 11, blah, blah, blah. So you add your number here, some notes, request an appointment. Done. Now, the interesting thing for us is we come in in the morning, or it pops up on our phones or whatever, and we can see that someone has just tried to make an appointment for a house viewing. It's got all the details, it's got my name there. I could look at the profile, I could message them directly, I could add some notes for staff. I could either approve it, or I could edit it and make some of my own changes. Here, instead, schedule it. Brilliant. Now the problem is, of course, is that, and there you go, it's just to register on my phone. Problem is, of course, your secretary or whoever may not have access to this. So the great thing is, it can sync with your Google Calendar. And you've got all the details there. Good details there. And also, it would remind me personally the day before the appointment. So then if someone needs to cancel it or rearrange it, or they totally forgot about the appointment, they can. So there you go. That's Chatbot. It's quite powerful. The more subscribers you can message all your subscribers, the more subscribers you can get. You can use that in Facebook advertising, for example. There's loads of ways that you can use this and loads of other tools.